Rowan Atkinson made his highly anticipated appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and the audience erupted in applause as the legendary actor walked onto the stage. Known globally for his iconic roles, especially Mr. Bean, Rowan was all smiles as he shook Stephen's hand and took a seat ready for what many expected to be a light and humorous conversation. Stephen started off by praising Rowan's legacy in comedy and his influence on generations of performers. Rowan humbly acknowledged the compliment and spoke briefly about his upcoming project, a dark satire that veers away from his usual slapstick style. He mentioned he was excited to explore more serious themes through his writing, and performance things took an unexpected turn. When Stephen asked Rowan about the evolving landscape of comedy and whether older comedic styles like Mr. Bean still hold relevance today, Rowan responded thoughtfully, saying that timeless comedy is rooted in character and observation, but he admitted he feels modern comedy is increasingly constrained by political correctness. Stephen followed up with a pointed question asking whether Rowan believed comedians should be more sensitive to societal shifts and evolving norms. Rowan replied that while he supports respectful dialogue, he believes comedy must remain free to challenge ideas and provoke thought, even at the risk of offending some people. The audience gave a mixed reaction as Rowan continued, explaining that satire and humor have historically played vital roles in questioning authority and norms, but Stephen pushed back, suggesting that some jokes from the past would be considered inappropriate or harmful today, and asked if Rowan felt responsible for the message his comedy sends. Rowan's tone sharpened as he responded, saying the danger lies in sanitizing comedy to the point where it's no longer daring or interesting. He added that creativity dies when fear of backlash overrides authenticity, and that the current climate often values outrage over nuance. His frustration was clear as he spoke with conviction. Stephen attempted to lighten the mood with a joke referencing one of Mr. Bean's famous scenes, but Rowan didn't laugh. Instead, he pointed out that reducing his decades-long career to a single character oversimplified his work and ignored the breadth of his contributions to storytelling and satire. The tension in the room grew as Rowan stated bluntly that he didn't come on the show to have his views reduced to sound bites or to defend comedy as if it were a crime. He removed his microphone and told Stephen that if respectful disagreement isn't welcome, then perhaps he wasn't the right guest for this stage. Without waiting for further conversation, Rowan stood up, thanked the audience for their support over the years, and walked off stage. The studio was left in stunned silence, and Stephen looked genuinely caught off guard, unsure of how to proceed with the segment. Clips of the exchange immediately went viral online, sparking intense debate about censorship in comedy, generational divides, and how entertainers are treated on modern platforms. Rowan's walk-off became one of the most talked-about moments in late-night TV, drawing both praise and criticism for its raw honesty and emotional impact.